I do not identify myself as a Republican or a Democrat, and I will not be voting for the governor race tomorrow. But, and I will also not be voting in the House of Representative race next year. But I personally think that the Republican needs to sweep in the midterm next year. The reason why I believe the Republican needs to sweep in the midterm next year is because Canadian content creator Crystal Evelise needs to be humbled. He needs to be humbled about the fact that without Trump, he wouldn't even have any platform. The only reason why his channel started to grow is because of AI generated thumbnails and clickbait titles, not an actual talking point. Most of the people who watches his content, they don't pay attention to the talking points. They don't actually watch the video because anybody who actually watches video, they will realize that there's really nothing special about him. He doesn't really make any good argument on anything, and nothing he has ever said has come true. So there needs to be a red tsunami um, in the midterm next year for Republican, so that way he can be humbled. The same way how Kyle Kalinske was humbled after the 2024 presidential result, where he had that crazy map where he believed Kamala Harris could have won a state like Ohio, Iowa, and Florida, state that Trump easily won in 2016 and 2020. And how the heck am I supposed to believe he was going to lose those states to Kamala Harris, who was the most unpopular vice president since Dick Cheney? And all this Kamala popularity was manufactured. As for tomorrow's governor race, I don't expect the Republican to win state like New York, New Jersey, and Virginia and the other states because those are deep blue states. But if they can somehow pull an upset, that would be that would be impressive. That would mean that they are they are ready for next year midterm. If they can pull an upset in two of those governor race tomorrow, then wow. But Crystal Evelise needs to be humbled because if it's not because of Trump, no one will watch his nonsense. No one who's at least mid IQ level be like, will click on this video and be like, oh, he makes some interesting point about foreign policy, about domestic policy, about history, or anything. So, and in regards to um, the economy is not doing good right now under Trump. And then there is some numbers that suggest that people are blaming him for inflation and the economy not being good right now because of his tariff. But anything can change between now and next year. That's all I gotta say.